Hello, students. Okay, we are beginning a new marking period, and with a new marking period comes new essays. Now, I know the last essay was a struggle for some of you as you were kind of confused. So this is a no nonsense how to do the essays video once again. Okay, so there are 3 steps to your essay: the pre-writing, the drafting, and the revising. The first step, the pre-writing, as well as the drafting, will both be done entirely within Google Classroom. For you 8th graders, you last time uploaded your drafts to Edgenuity. 7th graders, some of you uploaded your drafts to Edgenuity, some of you uploaded it to Google Docs, to Google Classroom. So that was a problem, right? Where there were essays all over the place. A lot of you were very confused about what to do. With marking period 3, you will not be submitting any PDFs or documents directly to Edgenuity for your essays. You will do the pre-writing and the rough draft in Google Classroom only. Okay, those assignments are pass-fail. So you will get a 0 for not doing it right, or you'll get 100 for doing it at all. Okay, as long as it's done appropriately. Then your revising section is typed into Edgenuity. That's the only part that actually goes into Edgenuity, is your revising. Okay, now you'll see here, pre-writing, drafting, revising. Okay, reason why I'm telling you this right now is because a lot of you are going to get started on marking period 3 very shortly, and the 8th graders are hopping right into an essay. So you have to be aware of this. Now, this is a comparison and contrast essay, so it's a bit different than your last essays in that this one's really easy to organize, right? You have an introduction, you have a comparison, you have a contrast, and then you have a conclusion. Super easy. 4-paragraph essay, boom, you can bang it out, no problem. Now, your pre-writing will look a little different as well. Your pre-writing will be a graph, sort of like this. Okay, you can make this graph however you want based on the prompts. The prompts, I know, have been confusing. Some of you were like, I don't know where the prompt is, I'm not sure. Okay, well, here are the prompts. 7th grade prompt, 8th grade prompt. Okay, so you can look at those right now, and they're listed on your pre-writing assignment, and I will list it in your rough draft as well if you're confused about the, if you're confused about the prompt. Even after the pre-writing, it will be in 4 places. It's here right now, it's on your pre-writing, it's on the rough draft, and it's on the introduction activity, okay? If for whatever reason you can't find where the prompt is, it should be in this.
You're going to begin the writing process with the
Okay, it should be in here as well, okay? But I will list it for you anyway, okay? So those are your prompts. 7th and 8th grade prompts are listed. Beyond that, your submission process should be fairly easy. You go to the Google Classroom just like you did before. You go to the pre-writing, you go to the drafting, and then when all that is said and done, then you go on to the revision process. Couple of tips for you. Please do not write your revision until I've returned your rough draft. If for whatever reason you are sitting there like, hey, he hasn't passed me on my rough draft yet, there's a reason for that. I probably sent it back to you for revision and wrote a comment saying, please fix this thing, and then you never submitted it back, okay? So if there's something sitting there ungraded for a long time, it's probably because I returned it to you for a reason and there's something that you missed from me, okay? So if it's been a few days and you're like, I really need to move on, please contact me and say, hey, what am I missing, right? There's something here that isn't done right. So please keep an eye on that. And last but not least, just like before, plagiarism, copy pasting, it's not going to be acceptable. It's not going to be accepted. And I'm just putting it in as a 0. Okay, so this is a 3rd marking period. So we've had a lot of time to get to know what we're supposed to do. And I will not be accepting or be as lenient when it comes to submitting the wrong thing. I'm just gonna, rather than sending it back to you, I'm just gonna say 0, right? I'm gonna assume that this is the wrong thing on purpose. And if it's not the wrong thing on purpose, if you accidentally submitted the wrong thing, then you can email me and we can have you try again. But at this point, every person that I've done that to, that I've said, have you submitted the wrong thing? They've been like, nah, I'm good. I'll take the 0. Okay, so that's what it's gonna be. Now, unfortunately for you guys, you won't be able to just take 0s on this stuff, okay? You can't do that anymore because the essays are now worth more. They're worth a higher percentage of your grade. So it is very unlikely you will pass by taking 0s on every part of the essay assignment. All right. So that should be a wake-up call to you. All right. Good luck. If this still is not clear, then please contact me and ask me for help. But your pre-writing and your drafting will be done on Google Classroom. Your revision will be put directly through Edgenuity. All right, good luck.